Whether the old saying money doesn't buy you happiness is true or not, one thing is for sure, and that's money can certainly cause tension and stress in a marriage. Trust issues, especially among those with very huge age gaps and very different financial status, are the main cause of a chaotic marriage. That's mostly because they run in different social circles and all of a sudden have to adjust to the wealthier spouse lifestyle, leaving everything behind. This in itself can be a reason for resentment and misunderstanding in the marriage. Aside from this, in marriage where most of the time the man is decades older than the girl, those trust issues are doubled and the marriage becomes riddled with suspicion and mistrust. Of course, the same problems plague all marriages, but in this particular scenario, the $1 billion play a huge role in every aspect of the marriage due to the potential of a costly divorce leaving one party with half of what they originally owned or just a huge portion of their wealth to their spouse. And in the event of a messy divorce happening, it will definitely be scandalous and play out in public as most of these billionaires are also famous, adding fuel to the already volatile situation which result in dragging the divorce. The emotional toll as a result of this that involves many people and even more opinions can be too much, especially if children are involved. There are many reasons for this wealthy marriage to end, but the most outstanding is a cheating scandal that mostly leads to an ugly, contentious, and drawn-out drama played out for the whole world to see. But that's not always the case. Many rich people have paid literally huge prices to keep their divorce proceedings as low-key as possible. But the amount of their settlements are mostly made public, and here we'll see 5 billionaire divorces, which resulted in making new billionaire ex-wives, and the amount of money these women received will shock you to your core. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos that we upload every single day. Slavica Eccleston. This Croatian model married British business magnate Bernard Charles Eccleston in 1985 and stayed married for 24 years before their marriage came to an end in 2009 on the ground of the Formula One tycoon's unreasonable behavior. Slavica is 28 years his junior and a foot taller, and the marriage between the wealthy man and the former model lasted longer than what most people expected, but eventually came to an end, resulting in Miss Slavica receiving a whopping $1.2 billion in the divorce settlement. Anna Maria Murdoch. The second wife of the media mogul Rupert Murdoch was married for 31 years and appeared to have a good, solid marriage. Anna was a journalist, later had a career as a novelist during her marriage to the billionaire, had an amicable divorce in 1998. They both moved on quickly and each of them married shortly after their separation. Rupert Murdoch is famous for his divorces, but this specific divorce from Anna Maria stands out as the divorce settlement between the two was a crazy $1.7 billion payout for the former wife. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn was married to a French businessman and art dealer Alec Wildenstein in 1978 and got divorced in 1999 for an alleged cheating on the husband's side. The billionaire art dealer was then, as a result, forced to give his wife of 21 years $2.1 billion in their divorce settlement. Unlike the divorces we mentioned earlier, this one was messy and scandalous. The Swiss-born socialite who earned the nickname Catwoman is just as famous for her looks as her insane divorce settlement, which earned her billions. Natalia Potanina. Married to one of the richest men in Russia for 30 years, Natalia had to fight a fierce fight against her powerful billionaire husband who had connections with high-ranking politicians. And she struggled so much to the point of breaking up the family and disappointing many by going head-to-head with the inner circle of the rich and powerful men. Vladimir Potanin even requested to the courts that the divorce application date be changed to 2007, even though he filed in 2013 by saying that that was the exact year he felt like his marriage wasn't working. The richest oligarch then had a fierce fight with his high school sweetheart, even offering as little as a few $1 million with a small amount of monthly allowance. But Natalia never budged and only settled for a record-breaking $7 billion. Mackenzie Bezos. The wife of the Amazon giant Jeffrey Peterson Bezos, and soon to be one of the richest women in the world, was married to the Amazon founder and CEO for 25 years. The American novelist and billionaire helped build this huge money-making machine from day one and was not only a bystander supporting her husband, but was an active member in creating, conceptualizing, and growing the business. She was Amazon's first accountant and handled many aspects of the new business back then. Though their breakup is personal, the divorce proceedings have been fairly private compared to the high interest in the couple's separation on the media side and the public in general. Many people expected for this to be messy and play out in public due to the fact that Jeff Bezos is now the richest man on earth, and the idea of his wife splitting 50-50 this fortune was incredible. But it seems that the billionaire and his novelist wife have agreed on a staggering $35 billion settlement, automatically making Miss Mackenzie the third richest woman on earth. Well, these may be numbers that most of us wouldn't associate with our bank accounts, and may sound like a crazy amount of fortune for one person. But these women have found ways to amass multi-billion dollars through their divorce settlements and make the best out of a bad situation. And even though the billions they receive don't replace their marriage and family, it will definitely save them from having to learn a completely new lifestyle they probably can't handle, as they are used to the good things in life. Tell us what you think about the crazy expensive divorces in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell button to be notified for our daily content. And thanks for watching.